Hi guys, I'm here with another update, another rant. So, I know that my family loves me very, very, very much. My son, my uncles, my dad, and my mom, right? I know it. And very close friends. I know they love me, right? So I just got off the phone. I got off the phone with my dad, and earlier I spoke with my uncle, right? My uncle Winston. And then on Sunday I spoke with my uncle Errol. And they all keep saying the same thing to me. George, you gotta eat. You have to eat because you need your strength to fight. And we understand. But, you know, saying we understand, you don't understand because I'm trying to explain that it's not that I don't want to eat. And everybody that knows me knows I'm a foodie, right? It's not that I don't want to eat. I just don't have the appetite to eat. I've tried and I've tried. And I I don't want to I don't want to be just wasting away as far as weight, right? And that's what's happening. I've lost so much weight. And again, it's not that I don't want to eat, but I have no appetite to eat anything. Like try eat something and all it tastes like is metal. That's number one. And then number two, what's happening is just smelling food alone. Just smelling food alone makes me nauseous and I just want to vomit. And of course, we can't have that because I need to eat. So, what do I eat? Fruits. But then I'm told, well, you're eating too much fruits. But that's what I could eat, right? You can't live off fruits. It's like, again, I know. I know that they love me and they want the best for me. And everybody wants to see me get better and heal and get on my feet again. And that is what I want more than anything. But I also have to give myself grace. And I have to allow myself to go through these things because, what's the point in forcing? They say, well, just try. Okay, why don't you just try, eat some crackers? And I'm explaining it like, look, if you say you understand, then you understand. Then you should know. But it's hard to explain to somebody that's never been in this shoe. It's like on the days when I get so fatigued, my body just completely shuts down. And then someone will say, well, why don't you try to get up out of the bed? At least try. And I'm explaining that, listen, I want to get up out of the bed. I want to get up off this couch. But guess what's going on? It's like somebody put a sheet of cement on you. You just can't move. On the days that I could be strong and on the days that I feel great, I take advantage of those days. But I just absolutely hate when somebody says, I understand. I hate it. And although my family loves me, they love me. They love me a lot because if they didn't, they wouldn't be on me like this or my friends. But uh, until you've been in the shoes, then you don't understand, right? You don't understand. Again, I don't want to be here just melting away. And at one point I'll be like, oh man, I'm losing weight. That's great. But this is not the way that I want to lose weight. I don't want to lose all this weight from starvation, which is essentially what's going on because I've lost all my muscles. I have no muscle mass or anything like that. I look at myself. I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, ah, man. Oh, you look bad. You look bad, You look bad. This is my third time doing chemo. I've never gone down this low in weight. I'm at 150 pounds. And each time I get on the scale, it's like I'm losing. I'm losing. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So, I will try to eat. But, yeah. This particular go around has been so difficult. And when somebody try to send me stuff about cancer or whatever, and I'll say to them, this is my third rodeo, right? But this third rodeo is different. It's different because I'm dealing with other stuff, not just chemo, right? And you have to take small victories when you get them, and everybody knows that when you're battling any type of chronic disease, right? Because at stage 4, which is where I'm at, it's chronic, right? And it's supposed to be, they say terminal because I'm at stage 4. But anytime cancer metastasize, which is my situation, you're at stage 4, right? And it's kind of sad when you talk to when doctors tell you our job at this particular stage is not to cure this disease. It's to have you be comfortable and kind of keep it in check so you'll have a great quality of life or a good quality of life. That's kind of hard. It's a hard pill to swallow, man. And so, again, like I said, each time I had to do chemo has been very, very different. So, I was talking about your wins. And one of the things that happen is you get chemo brain. So that just happened to me. I got chemo brain where I just lose all train of thought. And it comes back. So what I was saying is this. When you get small victories, you take it. Now, the pleural effusion, which is, excuse me, really what's been a thorn in my side, is getting better. The fluid is drying up, and that leads me to believe that the chemo is working. I had a PET scan about a week ago, and every time I get a PET scan, I go into my medical record, I pull it up, and I start Googling, and I start stressing myself out. I said, this time, I'm not going to stress out about it. I ain't going to worry about it. I am going to wait until I have chemo next week, Tuesday. And the doctor and I will talk about the results together. But I'm not going to do it, right? But with the pleural effusion, it tells me that the chemo is working. Because it's drying up the fluid. Pulmonologists, they did a ultrasound, and they said there was barely any fluid in there, and the same thing with whatever part of the PET scan they could see. Same thing, right? Because I was starting to get worried that it clogged or whatever, and there was not a lot of fluid coming out when I was draining, and that's what they told me. So again, small victories, but right now, you know, the pain in my, or the thorn in my side right now is the eating and not having the appetite. And I'm trying. I have Ensure. I made beets and carrot on Sunday, pineapple ginger juice, and you know, yeah. So again, it is hard to explain to someone that has never been in the shoe, because when you tell somebody you understand, it means you understand. It means like, hey, I understand what you're going through because I have walked in your shoes. And if you've not walked in someone else's shoe, then you don't understand how they're feeling and what's going on. So, as much as I love my family and my friends, it is kind of hard to explain to them. Hard to explain to them. But I will always listen to my family, and I will always try, even if not for me, but try for them, because again, like I said, they have rallied around, and they've been great support of me, so I at least have to try, but yeah. So that's what's going on. That's my saga and my venting for today about this journey. But I thank you for letting me vent, as always, and thanks for coming along on this journey with me. All right. Hope you guys are having a great day. All right. Bye.